So we were sitting in our cabin at the lake 3 days ago, and Brad starts showing me his mutes. And I think, I'm 63 years old, I studied trombone for a living, I still go to watch all the journals and stuff. I've never heard this stuff. So Brad's going to talk a little bit, and if you got any questions after, we'll look it up. He's going to talk a little bit about mutes. I know, mutes.
Does anybody want to hear about trombone mutes? Really? All right, well you guys asked for it, so I'm used to, you know, when I moved to New York, I played with a band they called Vince Giordano and the Nighthawks, and that band played a lot of music from the 1910s and 1920s, and back in those days, they really used a lot of mutes. I've done movie soundtracks in New York from 1990 to about 2009. Any movies that had music written in the 1930s, so like the soundtrack for The Aviator, I did a movie called The Good Shepherd, Martin Scorsese. I did Finding Forrester. That wasn't a 1930s movie, but there is a scene where there's a big band and Sean Connery is walking through the thing. And we weren't actually on camera, but they make us play the music, and then they pay actors to lip sync and pretend that they're playing the instruments. But I'll show you some of the mutes that I got over the years. This mute here actually is called a cup mute because it looks like a cup. And I got it for free in New York City. There were, back in the old days on 48th Street, there was about 10 music stores on one block between 6th Avenue and 7th Avenue. And you could go in there and buy anything for a trombone, trumpet, saxophone, clarinet, oboe, bassoon. But nowadays, of course, all they have is just guitars and drums and electronics. But when they were, in 1990, when they were selling out their inventory of stuff, they just had a cardboard box at the front of the store, and it said, "Free, take one." And this was in there. And this is it's a cup mute. And basically what it sounds like, I'll give you an example. Nobody else has a mute like this. I don't even know where this comes from. It has no name on it, but it's got a really unique sound. And it's got that vintage sound, and I used it on a lot of recordings. Thank you. Thank you very much. On behalf of the cup mute. Now that's with the cup completely closed. You can see it's adjustable, so I can open it up a little bit more. It sounds a little different. Not too much difference. Thank you very much. On behalf of the cup mute. Now this is the standard cup mute from the 1930s and 40s called the Shasta cup mute. Because it was made by a company called Shasta, which is not to be confused with Shasta, who used to make root beer in the U.S. Remember Shasta? No? Yes? Shasta. And again, this is adjustable on the bottom. They've got a little screw here, but I don't know. It's very stuffy because a mute basically prevents the airflow for a lot of the air that's coming out of the bell. So this goes in there, cuts off a lot of the airflow. So a lot of trombone and trumpet players do not like playing with mutes because it takes twice as much air to blow against what's going on here. And I'll show you what this one sounds like. Thank you very much. That's the Shasta cup mute. And now this next straight mute I had given to me by a good friend of mine who was a trumpet player in the pits of Broadway. His dad's name was Snuffy Brown, and Snuffy played with Lawrence Welk in the 1940s, playing Dixieland music. And this is the nonpareil straight mute for trombone, which was only manufactured in France from about 1925 to 1929. And it's aluminum, and it's got a really nice bright sound. Let's hear what it sounds like. Straight mute. Thank you very much on behalf of the straight mute. And a good famous trombone player named Turk Murphy, who played Dixieland in the 1950s and 60s in San Francisco, he used this mute, but he turned it around like this and played it like this. These mutes have never gotten so much applause. That's nice. Now, this company, Nonpareil, which if you're French like me, it means unparalleled. And they used to make Nonpareil candies and licorices, but they made a trumpet straight mute, which looks like this. Hang on a second while I go into my tickle trunk. Okay, so this is the trombone one, this is the trumpet one. You can see basically it's just a smaller version. But the trombone players in the Duke Ellington Orchestra, particularly Tricky Sam Natton, discovered that if you put this trumpet mute inside the trombone, you still get that straight mute sound, which sounds like this. But when you combine it with a plunger, you get that sound, which is the sound of Duke Ellington from the 1920s and 30s. But it has to be, you know, people used to laugh about trombone players. We do go into hardware stores and buy plungers and tell the owners that you can keep the stick. But this particular plunger, it's got a very deep cup, and it's very sought after by musicians because they don't make them anymore. You used to be able to go into any hardware store and get this deep cup plunger. So if anybody here is a plumber and recognizes this brand of plunger with the hard rubber, I don't think they make hard rubber plungers anymore, but hard rubber for the sound quality and the deep cup, it really makes a difference. And Tommy Dorsey used to play with this plunger, except he would have it closed, and you'd hear this sound. Yes, you might recognize that sound from Tommy Dorsey. Yes, it's hard. Again, it's basically cutting off all the air that comes out here, so you run out of air really quickly. It's not fun to do, which is why trombone players get paid so much money, right, Ross? And last and least, this is the solo tone mute. This mute you'll hear Tommy Dorsey playing a lot, and a lot of really old 1940s dance bands, trombone players use it, and it sounds like this. And that is the solo tone mute. So now that you guys are educated in trombone mutes, you can make requests from from your local trombone player and say, hey, can I hear that in a solo tone mute? Or can I hear that with a Shasta cup mute? Right? Okay. And that, huh? Yes, but I'm the only one that has these mutes, so you have to bring me in. Yes, that's right. Thank you all, Lloydminster, for coming out tonight, and I'll now bring you back to your regular scheduled host and of the evening. Here you go, Ross.